item on our agenda, delegations, item J, we have no delegations. Item K is the speakers list, and we do have 4 people signed up to speak. I'll call them up in the order that I have here. The first speaker is Gemma Grey-Hall, speaking on matters of anti-Black racism within the GECDSB. Welcome, Gemma, and you have 5 minutes, and thank you for providing us with a written copy of your remarks. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity to address you today. And I want to congratulate all the newly elected school board trustees. The work that you've assembled to complete is important, and your efforts are valued and appreciated. And to our newest school board trustee, Christine Nelson, we are so incredibly proud. Congratulations. Yes. We want to thank the Greater Essex County District School Board for their courage in developing the Dismantling Anti-Black Racism strategy. This strategy represents hours of work from administration, consultants, community members. We are pleased to have been part of its development and continued implementation. Looking back to our first meeting in September 2020, when the Black Women Forward Action School Board delegation, as part of the Black Council, came to address administration with our concerns and recommendations: mandatory anti-racism training for board members, principals, curriculum development, professional development days, anti-racism workshops, training for teachers, increased examples of Black contributions in curriculum, an allyship club. Since then, our suggestions have been adopted, and from our meeting on June 8th, 2021, when Josh Canty told us that plans have been strengthened to also include Ontario human rights training, regulation development, data collection, mandatory attendance at PD days, an HR hiring plan, as well as a student anti-racism conference with 1,200 attendees. We are pleased to continue to collaborate with you and be part of the Implementation Advisory Committee, and hope that our efforts are matched by ministerial and board funding to support the adoption of these initiatives. Regarding your most recent directive prohibiting the N-word in the Greater Essex County District School Board environment, we hope as you continue to strengthen the communication surrounding this directive, the board will also implement a mechanism to communicate it to the wider community and document these incidences so that when they arise within board records, this strategy will highlight your progress on the directive and other anti-racism approaches, and should be incorporated into the performance appraisal to the ministry of your board, its members, and administration. As a community, we are informally aware of incidents when racial slurs are spoken, but when these occurrences are tracked, recorded in employee records, and discipline is administered in a timely manner, then the administration has conducted their due diligence to ensure the professional conduct in teachers in a discrimination and harassment-free workplace, and create a learning environment that develops students to their fullest potential. Anything less than this reporting structure would create the perception that uttering racial slurs is condoned by the administration. We've heard firsthand of teachers being locked out of classrooms for using profanity. Uttering racial slurs in work and learning environments should warrant no less repercussions for students as well as staff. I do not believe that there is anyone that would disagree that saying this word is abhorrent, unprofessional, and unacceptable in all settings. Teachers are supposed to model exemplary behavior in the classroom. We ask that you remove the politics. Meet with your union representatives and organizations to craft a policy with clear and transparent disciplinary steps that can be implemented by administration and the union. This change will benefit all students, improve the learning environment, and create a better workplace culture for all of your employees. The Black Council and myself look forward to continuing our efforts to dismantle anti-Black racism by working together to create the best environment possible for all teachers, students, and staff. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Gemma. There might be questions from trustees for clarification. So just to explain to the new trustees that when we have a speaker, we don't get into debate or discussion about their topic, but you can ask questions if there's a point that they mentioned in their presentation and you require further clarification of that point. So you can ask questions of clarification only with the speaker's presentation. So on this presentation, I'll ask you, trustees, are there any questions for clarification? Seeing none. Oh, sorry. Trustee Nelson?
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. I do have a question for the speaker with regards to the student success and reports to the ministry. Could you just elaborate on that point there? You had mentioned document incidents and report to the ministry.
In accordance with the Education Act, I believe it's section 10, it specifically talks about the performance for the board, as well as the administration, as well as the leadership. You've done so much great work to ensure that you've created a dismantling anti-Black racism strategy. Why not celebrate your success by ensuring that the minister is aware of all the great work that you're doing? In order to ensure that your directive is implemented and followed, it's imperative that you're tracking these incidences and occurrences. How else will you be able to demonstrate that things are getting better? Thank you, Trustee Nelson.
Thank you. Are there any other questions for clarification? Seeing none, thank you very much.